Okay, the next part of PowerPoint B is to talk about converting to text to SmartArt and inserting and modifying shape. When you're converting text to SmartArt adds a little pizzazz, a little sharpness, and professional quality diagram to your PowerPoint presentation. There's 8 categories or types of SmartArt graphic that you can find in your PowerPoint ribbon at the top. When you want to convert your text to SmartArt, you type existing text into Start Graphic and start from scratch. SmartArt Style is a preset combination of simple and 3D formatting options that follows the presentation theme. So if you look at this image that's at the top of PowerPoint 31, it shows you how they're creating SmartArt in this slide. This is slide, I think they're on 3 in this case. Yeah, slide 3. And they're looking at creating different options they're looking at for the SmartArt to see how they wanted to do it. So let's take a look at the PowerPoint that we're working with. Okay, let's take a look at a slide where we might be able to add extra data here. Let's do this and more and more. So on. Let's do this, and then we're going to look at insert SmartArt. Okay, you've got the option here of SmartArt, different types of ways you can choose the SmartArt that you might want. You've got a variety of different options, and in this case we're going to select what do we want to do? Let's look at a tab list. Let's go with the vertical box list. Let's look at this. And then what it tells you to do is over in here, you can actually pull this up and type right in that box. If you click right on the word, you're going to go more data. And the second one we're going to go, oop, I clicked once too many. So on. And so on. Now let's go back to the original slide and let's get rid of that text box that we've got in there. Let's click the box itself. If you get the arrows, so the 4 corner arrows, and you've got the corner boxes, the drag and drop, or the drag and stretch and shrink boxes, that's where you're going to be able to delete that. So we're going to cut that box. Now let's go into this SmartArt and let's shrink that down a little bit so it fits better on the page. And let's slide this down just a little bit so we can see the whole slide. So you can see how I was able to move that SmartArt right into place, and it actually dresses up that page a little bit. It allows you to whoops, we lost our page. Allows you to look at that. Now if we have that selected and then we go into Design SmartArt, we can actually look at the different SmartArt styles that we might be able to get for those kind of things. See how that rotates it and gives it a 3D effect? I really like the options that they give you here in PowerPoint. They give you all kinds of ways that you can actually dress up your art and actually do nice things with it. It's really kind of cool how they allow you to do a lot of different things with it. We can change the layout of the SmartArt to a different diagram, different type of picture. Let's change it to that, and let's see what other kind of styles we have here. Let's go with this one. I like that. But you reset the graphic back to 0, and if you wanted to convert it to something else, convert it to shapes. You're going to format shapes. We can pick shapes like, let's make it arrows. Let's see if we can make these into arrows. Oops, no, that's not what I needed to do. Control Z to undo. Always remember Control Z is your friend to fix things. Let's go back to the SmartArt and let's take a look at another possible way we want to look at this. Let's look at pyramid. Let's set it up as a pyramid like this. Say OK, and then once again we get that box. Click on there. And then this one would be even more data. Okay, so we go back to that slide. We can click that one in the back and actually get rid of that. Let's move this to the side so we can move it. Let's get that last one that we picked and let's delete that. And then let's take this one, let's shrink it down just a little bit so we can get it to fit on the page better, and then move it around. Keep moving slides on me when I don't want to. And you can actually explode out the pieces if you want. We're going to undo that. Okay, let's get this shrunk down so it fits better, and then we'll move it up where we want it here. Okay, that showed you what we were able to do. We'll go back to the PowerPoint slides now. Okay, so that's converting to Smart Art. We've already converted it, and it showed you how you can work with the Smart Art and make the differences in your pictures. Now, if you're going to insert and modify shapes, there's a variety of different shapes, and I actually inserted one shape. I inserted that arrow just a minute ago on that slide. Now, if we go here and we're going to insert shapes, you've got a variety of different shapes that you can pick from here, all kinds of shapes that you might want to pick. Let's pick this arrow here, and we're going to draw it from over here. Let's expand it a little bit, and let's flip it around since I've got it pointing the wrong way. We've got that one points to that specific quarter, or it just shows that specific data, gives you a nice arrow to point out what you might want to do. And let's insert another shape for just for fun, just for grins and giggles. Let's just put that shape in there. Shows you the variety of shapes that you could actually put into a picture or into a PowerPoint slide, different shapes and different things you could add in. Definitely allows you to do a lot of things. You can change the colors, you can rotate it, you can match the colors to something else in your slide. That's really nice when you're able to match the colors to specific content on your slide, especially if you create a master slide where you've got your company logo or certain company colors that you need to use. It'll allow you to add those colors to those graphics and those shapes you've added to your picture. So that's the end of this lecture.